So the alternating bass in your right hand finger pick pattern or your guitar pattern. And what was cool about that is like getting a handle on that in the early days, playing Merle Haggard songs mostly. A canvas covered cabin in a crowded labor camp. So there you have that alternating bass rhythm. And this, when I got into bluegrass, which wasn't all that long ago, I thought that bluegrass was like fast country. And to keep up, I had to really increase the speed of my alternating bass. But I think it's there. It turns out though that that's true, yeah, but the voicings that you use in bluegrass, the chord voicings are different. And you know, I've sort of had different preferences for the keys and such. I don't think I differentiated in my early days the quality of the E chord versus the G chord or the D chord, all the chords, and would play wherever the song was, you know. But with the capo and listening to all those different styles of music, I sort of started looking for the right voicings for a given song. And so bluegrass songs to me don't really sound right if they're played in A voicing on the guitar, because you end up with that E chord. And there's a few bluegrass instrumentals that you do want that voicing, but for the most part it's like a G. And so getting back to the alternating bass, it's in there, it's just really fast, and there's like a jiggy rhythm. There's the bass pattern, but it comes through with a lot more of rhythm. And I'll maybe someday get the G run the way I like it. It's one of those funny things. And there's lots of other people talk about the G run. Mine's not that great. Depends, you know, I like it, okay. It's funny that it comes down to that little thing that everybody does in bluegrass. The other stuff, okay, so I've covered sort of, not how to, but the gist of what I'm doing. Right hand finger pick patterns. And then, as translated into country right hand strums. How they morphed for me into bluegrass strums. What I found is that I don't comfortably sing in G. So I'm a lousy singer, first of all, but a lousy bluegrass singer because I have like a low, lonesome sound that's not always in pitch. So I adopted for my efforts drop D tuning, and it's because sort of the bluegrass start is in G chords, but my voice is comfortably begin somewhere lower than that, but not so much lower that I would be down in say C or D. I just put it in D. But one voicing I use a lot is this D, drop D. Wow, 4 more minutes.